Is it time to buy or sell uniQure NV stock? In this video, we are diving deep into uniQure NV. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 22nd of August, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched artificial intelligence stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of artificial intelligence and receive free price predictions and detailed analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 13th of August 2025, our system has ranked uniQure NV as a buy candidate, assigning it a score of 1.61. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time. The stock has experienced a gain of 7.53%. This results in an average return of 0.94% each day since it was designated as a buy candidate. The stock currently sits in the middle of a very wide and declining trend in the short term, indicating that further decreases within this trend are likely. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential decrease of approximately 4% over the next 3 months, with expected returns ranging from a decline of nearly 20% to an increase of around 2%. In terms of the longer term, our 12-month analysis projects a change of approximately 71%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from an increase of over 32% to a remarkable growth of over 166% over the next year. In practical terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $20.79 and $41.82. Our latest daily update for uniQure NV features the headline, Green Day on Friday for uniQure NV stock after gaining nearly 1%. The uniQure NV stock price increased by nearly 1% on the last trading day, which was Friday, the 22nd of August, 2025, rising from $15.55 to $15.70. It has now gained for 3 consecutive days. It will be interesting to see whether this upward trend continues or if the stock takes a brief pause in the coming days. On the last trading day, the stock fluctuated by nearly 6% with a low of $15.52 and a high of $16.43. The price has risen in 8 of the last 10 days, marking an increase of over 18% in the past 2 weeks. Trading volume also increased on the last day alongside the price, which is a positive technical indicator. In total, 220,000 more shares were traded compared to the previous day, bringing the total to 1 million shares, with a trading value of approximately $16,380,000. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price recorded was $19.18. While the lowest was $4.45. Currently, the price stands at approximately 18%, or $3.48, below the 52-week high, and nearly 81%, or $66.79, below the all-time high, which occurred on the 20th of June, 2019, when the price reached $82.49. uniQure is drawing attention following its second quarter results and a series of regulatory and commercial developments. The company narrowed its quarterly loss to 69 cents a share, surpassing loss expectations, even as revenue fell short of estimates. Crucially, uniQure reports alignment with the FDA on the AMT 130 statistical analysis plan and the chemistry, manufacturing, and controls requirements. This alignment keeps a planned biologics license application submission on track for the first quarter of 2026 and maintains an accelerated approval pathway for its Huntington's gene therapy. Management also made cost-cutting moves by divesting a facility in Lexington, freeing up approximately $25 million. They added a chief customer and strategy officer and are developing MRI-guided infusion centers and payer access teams to bolster commercialization efforts. In the short term, the earnings per share beat, analyst optimism, and a clear regulatory timeline could elevate the stock price and incite volatility as investors position themselves for the biologics license application filing and upcoming milestones. However, revenue misses and execution risks may limit rallies and prompt pullbacks. Over the long term, a successful biologics license application approval and effective commercialization could be transformative for the share price. Conversely, any setbacks in clinical trials, manufacturing, or reimbursement could significantly depress valuation despite an improved cash runway. Analyst ratings. On Tuesday, the 7th of January 2025, it was reported that RBC Capital assigned QURE an outperform grade with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 9th of July 2024, it was reported that Guggenheim assigned QURE a buy grade with a hold action. On Monday, the 4th of March 2024, it was reported that Cowen and Company assigned QURE a neutral grade with a hold action. On Thursday, the 22nd of June 2023, it was reported that Chardan Capital assigned QURE a buy grade with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 28th of February 2023, it was reported that Credit Suisse assigned QURE an outperform grade with a hold action. Analysts have assigned uniQure NV stock a general sell rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as a strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as a strong sell as well. Regarding return on investment, analysts have also given the stock a strong sell rating. The following signals have been identified for uniQure NV. The uniQure NV stock holds buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, which suggests a positive forecast for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal indicated by the relationship between these two signals, where the short-term average is above the long-term average. During downward corrections, there will be some support from the levels at $15.67 and $14.63. A breakdown below either of these levels will trigger sell signals. Furthermore, there is a buy signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, commonly known as MACD. The volume is increasing along with the price, which is considered a favorable technical signal. However, some negative signals have also been issued, which may impact the short-term outlook. A sell signal was triggered from a pivot top point on Friday, August 15, 2025, and the stock has since declined by 2.97%. A further decline is indicated until a new bottom pivot has been established. The stock experienced a golden star signal on Tuesday, December 3, 2024, in the long-term chart. A golden star signal occurs when the short-term moving average, the long-term moving average, and the price line intersect in a unique combination. This occurrence is quite rare and is often followed by substantial and sustained gains for the stock in question. Here are some additional signals that may interest you. Moving average convergence divergence indicates a buy signal. Pivots have shown a sell signal 6 days ago. Bollinger Bands indicated a buy signal 6 days ago. The short-term moving average revealed a buy signal 11 days ago. The long-term moving average also indicated a buy signal 9 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages suggested a buy signal 7 days ago. Observing the 12-month chart, we note the short moving average provided a buy signal 10 days ago. The long-term moving average signaled a buy 11 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicated a buy signal 68 days ago. For more signals, be sure to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for uniQure NV. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from the accumulated volume at $14.46 and $14.21. There is a natural risk associated with a stock testing a support level, as a break below this level may lead to a decline towards the next support level. In this case, uniQure NV finds support just below today's level at $14.46. If this level is breached, the subsequent support from accumulated volume will be at $14.21 and $13.68. This stock experiences average movements throughout the day, and with a healthy trading volume, the risk is deemed to be medium. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated 91 cents between its high and low, which is a change of 5.86%. For the past week, the stock has shown a daily average volatility of 5.28%. Before we dive into the potential trading opportunities for uniQure NV, let's briefly discuss some essential fundamental data. First, let's consider the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important metric compares a company's current share price to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is experiencing losses or negative earnings. Even well-established companies can face tough times, often due to external factors. However, persistently negative PE ratios might suggest inadequate profits and potential bankruptcy risks. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 4th of November, 2025. Analysts currently estimate a loss of 87 cents per share. It's important to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for uniQure NV. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for uniQure NV is at $15.78. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could serve as a point to consider for swing trading. On the downside, uniQure NV encounters its first support level at $14.46. If this support level holds, it could present a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for uniQure NV from multiple analyst sources is sell. Let's take a look at some recent insider trades. On the 27th of June, 2025, Abi Saab Walid conducted an insider sale of 1,466 shares of ordinary shares. On the 20th of June, 2025, Springhorn Jeremy P. conducted an insider sale of 2,112 shares of ordinary shares. On the 20th of June, 2025, Post Leonard E. conducted an insider sale of 2,112 shares of ordinary shares. On the 20th of June, 2025, K. Jack conducted an insider sale of 2,112 shares of ordinary shares. On the 20th of June, 2025, Jacques Rochelle Suzanne conducted an insider sale of 2,112 shares of ordinary shares. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've calculated the insider power to be positive with a ratio of 56.990. Overall, insiders purchased 2,217,362 shares and sold 436,205 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $14.99, which reflects a decrease of 4.51%. This stock experiences medium daily fluctuations, indicating a medium level of risk. Additionally, a sell signal has been triggered from a pivot top identified 5 days ago. Is uniQure NV stock a good buy? Several short-term signals are positive. Even though the stock is currently in a declining trend, we believe that the present level may present a buying opportunity, as there is a reasonable chance for the stock to perform well in the near term. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Monday, the 25th of August, we expect uniQure NV to open higher by 183/10,000ths of a dollar and start trading at $15.88. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on information from StockInvest.us. By using this information, you acknowledge and take responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With regards from all of us here at StockInvest.